Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger chapters 133, 134, and 135. I would have tried to get this review up a day earlier, but since I went to go see the Psycho-Pass movie, that ended up getting pushed back a bit. But yeah, review's up now, and these were a good string of chapters. The stuff with Reggie was a little, that kind of slowed the pace down. Well, not slowed. The pacing was a little bit switched up with those scenes, but for the most part, these chapters were pretty good. Um, Mostly the fight scene between Gatlin and Rata and Border. All right, but Gatlin is planning with Rata, trying to get a clear shot so that he can shoot the cannon and destroy the away ship. Okay, and in order for him to do that, Rata is supposed to be handling Kazuma while also trying to move Murakami out of the way so that he can actually shoot the cannon. He being Gatlin can actually shoot the cannon and destroy the away ship since Murakami has a shield and he's blocking it and everything. All right. Now, Gatlin himself has memorized different warp points, so he thinks he's prepared. He thinks they can't catch him off guard. He thinks that there's nothing they can really do. All right. Ratsu, on the other hand, he thinks he's okay, but he's kind of overwhelmed by Kazuma's ability to just read his attacks as well as he's doing it. But he ended up finding time to attack Murakami and control the dogs as well, send them over. Um, so in order to free up Murakami, Kazuma ends up cloaking himself, becoming transparent using his trigger, and he takes a page from Yuma's playbook. Okay, he leaves his arm behind because he's injured, and he's leaving a trail of Trion, so he's not 100% transparent. And Rata thinks, oh, well, he didn't think about the trail of Trion that's being leaked, so I'll use that to find where he is. Then he goes after that, but it's just the arm. And that's when Kazuma comes in and cuts the dude in half, cuts his legs off. All right. And as he's falling, he tried to use his dancing hands trigger and attack Murakami, but Kazuma cut his arms off too. Yeah, Kazuma doesn't hold back, man. This dude does not hold back at all. All right. Um, but while Rata's being completely disposed of, Gatlin was fighting both Konami and Tachikawa. Konami ended up backing up a bit when he threatened to use the cannon, and Tachikawa was just focusing on him entirely. And then Gatlin ended up deciding that he was going to just shoot the cannon through Tachikawa. And at the angle they were at, Murakami couldn't really do anything about it. So that it looked like he might actually not outsmart them, just like overpower them. Like, not even that, just pull a victory out. Like I can't say he outsmarted them because it's not like he really did anything smart. He just said, you know what, screw this, I'll shoot through you. Like that's not necessarily smart. It's just like I don't give a crap. Like I'll just do this. It's not overpowering them either because the only reason he had to do that was because he was being overpowered. So whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is that Konami came back around and cut through both Tachikawa and Gatlin. Okay, cut them both in half. So they took advantage of the foresight, as Tachikawa said. All right, Konami pulls a Sasuke and then cuts through both. Well, Sasuke didn't cut. He shot Chidori through both Karin and not. Again, you get the point. You get the point. Okay, you get the point. All right. Point is, Gatlin gets cut in half, but just like Rata, while he's cut in half, he tries to get the attack off too. So he shoots the cannon anyway. All right, but because Tachikawa was out of the way and he could actually see, Murakami was able to block it. All right. But here's where things get interesting. Well, I mean, they were already interesting, but you know what I mean, right? Gatlin, Rata, Wen, and Cosquero all bail out. Okay, so that means, well, because this entire time Border has been using neighbor technology, well, now the neighbors are using Border technology. And you start to think, well, how much do they actually have of Borders? Like, is it just bailout technology, or like, what do they? Are they? Did they find some way to like mass produce these triggers and these different types and everything like that? Like, are we gonna see neighbors coming up out of nowhere with freaking like lightning and ibis or ibis or however you pronounce it, ibis. Like, are we gonna see people like turning transparent now? Like it makes you wonder just to what degree the neighbors are able to copy border technology. But I'm sure we're like a long ways away from that because we still have to go back to the B rank wars. But speaking of B rank wars, Hughes. All right. Hughes ends up meeting up with Reggie, and he demands to be taken back to After Crater. All right, but that's when Yotaro shows up. Okay, and he gives Hughes his trigger back and everything. And Reggie ends up getting contacted by Yomi and told about how poorly everything was going. The plan was just a complete failure. That they all need to retreat, pretty much. All right, and Reggie's thinking to himself. Reggie needs to stop thinking. First of all, he just needs to stop thinking. All right, anytime he thinks, the plan he comes up with ends up being horrible. Okay, but anyway, Reggie thought, and he decided that a good thing to do would be to not return empty-handed. So he tells Hughes to kidnap Yotaro, and this was supposed to be Hughes's way of proving his loyalty. It's, I don't really know what he was going for here. It's not like they would have brought him back anyway. Like, but whatever. Anyway, uh, Hughes doesn't kidnap Yotaro. Instead, he fake stabs him. Right? He stabs through his vest, but then instead of having the blade continue straight through his body, he has it like inside the vest. He has it inside the vest. He has it like curve around his body, then like come out the back so that you can still see the hole in his vest, and that way it wouldn't look like he was being stabbed, right? But it's like he didn't actually get stabbed head on. It was more like stabbed and go around and then come out the back. All right, so um, yeah, that's how that happened. Reggie fell for it though. I mean, well, I won't say I fell for it. I didn't think he would actually kill Yotaro. Like that's pretty. Like Yotaro has literally done nothing wrong to him. Yotaro has only treated him. He's treated him so well. Like Hughes has no reason to do anything bad at all to Yotaro. Like this dude literally came all this way just to give you your trigger. Like you're not gonna kill him. Like what the heck, all right? But yeah, I saw this. I was like, there's no way. There's no way this dude just killed Yotaro. There's no way. There has to be something up, and there was. So, but Reggie bought in, and he started getting angry and talking about how awful After Crater is. Because we also saw a brief little flashback of After Crater invading his home and everything, essentially calling him useless. Which I mean, I can't really disagree with him there. But oh, that was mean. Anyway, in his rage, he revealed his orders and gave information to Hughes. All right, and then Hughes is like, "You realize what you're doing, right? Like, you're being an idiot." And then Reagan got mad and used his trigger, Sword Dragon. He ended up getting embarrassed by Hughes. All right, Hughes used his trigger. All right, and he ended up just embarrassing him with those magnets. Then Gene came in, finished him off. Then he ended up bailing out though. But anyway, Hughes decides he's going to cash in on the bet that he made with Gene about whether or not Tamakoma would be able to win against um, Azuma Squad and Kagero Squad and what's the other dude? I completely forgot the other dude's name. But you guys know who I'm talking about, though. The Inukai is on his team, like the dudes who all wear suits. He's like the number 2 team or whatever in B rank or whatever. Or maybe he's number 1. Kagero might be number 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys know what I mean. The very last B rank war that we had. Okay, the bet from there. Gene is gonna make Hughes join. Well, we technically don't know for sure, but the chances are Gene was going to make Hughes join Osamu's team. Well, it turns out that's going to happen anyway. So Gene really knows how to make a bet. All right, seriously, this dude made a win-win situation out of it. But Hughes tells Gene. His way of cashing in on the bet is he wants Gene to take him back to After Crater any means necessary. And Gene's like, well, I know how to get you to active creator. You just have to be put on an away team. And I know where there's a team that needs you. All right, so now we haven't technically got the confirmation yet, but we all pretty much know what's about to happen. Hughes is about to join Osama's team. Has the match started yet? And how quickly can someone be put on the team? Like, how crazy would it be if Hughes shows up for the very next match that's about to start right now? That would be crazy. And now, there's no way that can happen. There's got to be some paperwork at least that needs to happen. Plus, Keto and all those other guys have to approve it. There's no way this is going to happen like right away. There's no way. There's no, as much as I would love for that to happen, there's just no way. There's just no way. I'm not getting my hopes up. There's no, if as a as someone who studied business myself, there's no way I could imagine an entire organization running with the structure that it runs, like with the structure that Border runs, and then all of a sudden this dude just wants to join a team, and then like 5 seconds it's already official. None of the top members even know yet. You know, Director Rindo or whatever. Director Rindo, he doesn't even know yet. He like literally no one knows about it. Like there's no way this dude's about to join the team already and go into the freaking rank war that's happening right now. No way. No way, absolutely not. No way. But the next one he should be in. So that should be good to look forward to. But yeah, that's that, you guys. Chapter 133 I'll give an 8.5 out of 10. That was really, really good. Chapter 134, I'll give that a 7 out of 10, just cause of Reggie. Reggie. When I say because of Reggie, I mean that's why the chapter is a 7 instead of an 8, because of Reggie. And then chapter 135, now I'll give that one an 8, just because Hughes is awesome, and the prospect of him joining Osama's team is great. So yeah, 8, 7, 8, and that is that, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA. I have not decided if I want to do a review for the Psycho-Pass movie yet. It was good though. It was good. In the beginning, I think they took a little bit too long to get to Kogami, because like you technically see him in the beginning of the movie, but like there's the first act of the movie, I'll say, took too long. Like they should have finished that a little bit sooner, then quickly got to the next part where you're actually just focusing on Kogami. But I tweeted this out, but there's a part of the movie that kind of just reminds you of Black Lagoon, which Black Lagoon is awesome. Okay, awesome. It's just awesome. If you have not seen it, you need to watch it. I heard someone. I saw someone on Twitter talking about The Walking Dead, saying that it has the best female characters, and I was like, no. If you think that, you have not seen Black Lagoon. Okay, Revi, Roberta, Balalaika, literally, if the women of The Walking Dead stood face to face with Balalaika, they would probably all die of heart attacks, Death Note style. Like Balalaika would just scare them, and their bodies would just give up right there. Like not even just them themselves, but their bodies, their hearts and their brains would just give up and stop working, because the sight of Balalaika is enough to strike that much fear into a person. Okay, like Balalaika is no joke. But anyway, the point is, Psycho-Pass movie was good, and there's some Black Lagoon-esque characters in there, some mercenaries who are great action scenes with hand-to-hand combat. I'm a real big fan of hand-to-hand combat fight scenes. I'm a big fan of fight scenes in general, but no, anyway, the point is I'm not sure whether I want to do a review or not, but in case I don't, you already have my general thoughts right there. So there you go, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA, and I will see you guys next time.